The new Spider-Man trailer just dropped a bombshell. Peter Parker's going through a mutation. But what if I told you Marvel and Sony are hiding the real story? Most people think he's just turning into some kind of human spider. But there are incredibly strong clues that the Venom symbiote has already found Peter Parker. Remember, at the very end of No Way Home, a single drop of Venom was left behind in our universe. Today, we're going to break down exactly how that tiny drop may be the key to everything happening in Spider-Man 4. Let's start with the first clue, and it's hiding in plain sight. Did you notice Peter's eyes in the trailer? They flicker, dark, and primitive. Now, yes, you could argue those look like spider eyes, but the way Peter reacts is identical to Eddie Brock the moment Venom takes control. That's not a spire mutation. That's a symbiote forcing its way through. And it gets worse. Peter is shown with crushing headaches and total mental disorientation, the classic early symptoms of a host being taken over. There's even a scene, almost certainly an MRI ordered by Bruce Banner himself, where a strange black shadow appears inside. Peter's body scan. The symbiote hides. It mimics biological tissue, and right now, it is hiding inside Peter Parker. Think about who would run that MRI scan. Peter Parker doesn't go to a regular doctor anymore. The most likely candidate is Bruce Banner, one of the few people with the knowledge to detect something alien hiding inside a human body. And the thing is, even Banner's equipment may not fully understand what it's looking at. The symbiote doesn't behave like any known organism. It wraps around the nervous system. It mimics tissue. In the early stages, a host experiences fever, delusions, and confusion. Every single one of those symptoms we are seeing in Peter right now. Now, here is where the theory becomes undeniable. The trailer shows Peter using organic webs, but watch carefully. In one shot, he stops a tank with a normal synthetic web, clean, precise, controlled. But when he fights the tentacle ninjas, the web is completely different. Dark, black, viscous, and slimy, like living black goo with a will of its own. And then there's a shot where Peter is thrown sideways by the web itself, as if the web fired without his intention and dragged him somewhere he didn't choose to go. Comic fans and 90s cartoon fans know exactly what this is. In the 1994 animated series, the black suit fired webs on its own. The symbiote was acting through him, and that is precisely what we are watching in this trailer. This is completely different from Tobey Maguire's organic webs. Those were biological but inert. These webs appear to be alive. So why would Peter Parker willingly allow the symbiote to bond with him? Here's the theory that makes everything click. There's a strong rumor that Peter may use the symbiote as a temporary cure to slow down his mutation. In the comics, this is supported. The Venom symbiote can heal its host. It even suppressed Eddie Brock's cancer for years. If Peter is dying from a mutation he cannot stop, and the symbiote offers him survival, he may choose to bond deliberately. But Marvel may be saving the full black suit reveal for Avengers, Secret Wars, respecting the original 1984 comic book origin. If that's the case, what we're seeing in Spider-Man 4 is just the beginning of the bond, a preview, a warning. But what happens if Peter rejects the symbiote? What if it survives and moves on? This is where it gets explosive. There is one man already in the MCU who has every reason to want that power, Mac Gargan the Scorpion, already introduced in Homecoming with a deep personal hatred for... In the comics, Gargan became one of the most brutal and unstable Venom hosts ever, more violent and less controlled. The MCU has been quietly building toward this for years. If that symbiote drop finds Mac Gargan, the next villain won't just be an enemy. It will be a monster born from Peter's own mistake. Whether the full black suit appears in Spider-Man 4 or gets saved for Secret Wars, one thing is clear, Marvel is building toward. The black suit is one of the most iconic moments in all of Spider-Man history, and for Avengers, Secret Wars to work, Peter Parker cannot arrive as the friendly neighborhood. He needs to arrive darker, stronger, compromised, carrying something inside him that the other heroes don't fully understand. The symbiote is that something. Spider-Man 4 is not just a solo film. It is the origin story of the weapon Peter Parker becomes, and the black suit is the bridge between who he was and who he has to become to survive what's coming. Do you think the black suit shows up in Spider-Man 4, or is Marvel holding it for Secret Wars? And what about Mac Gargan? Could the Scorpion bond with that symbiote drop and become the MCU's most terrifying Venom yet? Drop your theory in the comments right now. I read every single one. If this breakdown changed how you see the trailer, hit like and subscribe. Next week, we're going even deeper into what Spider-Man 4 is really setting up. You do not want to miss it.